Okay, so welcome back. And in the last lecture on pricing, we talked about the we talked we what are we doing? We are doing the pricing framework, how we set the prices. So when you in the pricing framework, we have these things. First, you have to set the objective. Then you have to estimate the demand, determine the cost. We also saw the factors, the different factors that affect pricing decisions. Now, what we are going to do? We are going to see the strategies. Number five is pricing strategies. Pricing strategies. We'll do this one now in this lecture. Okay. So let us go there. So we have done setting pricing objectives. We have done this and the factors that affect pricing decisions. Okay, here we are. Now we are talking about pricing strategy. Pricing strategy is basically what are the different strategies? Yani when you're deciding your pricing, when
Like
you
step.
yes, yes. What did you say?
I say like step strategy, like step.
Yeah, different types of strategies. So there are the two main types of pricing strategies. Basically, sorry, not two. Let me just correct it. So four, FOUR, four main types of pricing strategies. We have value-based pricing, we have cost-based pricing, competitor pricing, and new product pricing. So mainly there are two types actually, but here we are going to talk about four different types. So main types are basically value-based pricing and cost-based pricing. Then we have also added competitor-based pricing and new product pricing. Value-based pricing. What do you mean by value? The value. Why do you think people?
Value,
Sorry. Why do you think people?
value like them.
Yes. Why do you think people are willing to pay more for an Apple phone, iPhone? A Samsung is also a phone. A Huawei is also a phone. Motorola and Sony and so many phones are there. But and they do more or less the same thing. We can make phone calls, you can make videos, you can take pictures, you can use WhatsApp and internet and Facebook. All these things are available in all the phones. But why are we willing to pay more for iPhone? Yes. Does it have to do something about the value that you get as a customer from the product? Are you able to understand what I'm saying?
No, no,
Look,
no,
can repeat
not
that.
the
Yes.
not the
Understand.
value, but the quality is better.
The quality is better, the quality of iPhone is better, that is why you're willing to pay more for iPhone, right? And there is one more thing, the image of iPhone is better than other companies in the market, am I right? We think iPhone or Apple is a company which is
Good system,
sorry.
good system and good system in Apple.
Yes, so we feel the customers in our head, in the mind of the customer, we have started positioning, right? Market positioning. The positioning of Apple is such that it is for people who like high quality and good systems, right? It is not a low quality product. Apple is not a low quality product, right? So that is why we are willing to pay more to Apple. Why? Because we think that it is giving us good value. So when you're setting the price for a value, then we don't have to think what is the kima. We can pay more. Like I gave you the example of my gahwa. The gahwa, what was the price of our gahwa, of our coffee?
Maybe 5 riyal.
Okay, 5 riyals. So If I sell you gahwa for 5 riyals in Suga Najma, in Star Market or any other place, you will be willing to pay 5 riyals. But you go to Starbucks, there he charges 12 riyals for the same gahwa, and you pay
Yes.
12 riyals. Why? Because Starbucks has a high positioning in the mind of the customer. The quality is supposed to be very high, and it is
Also because of the brand.
yes, yes, because of the brand. Very good example. So there are two things. Number one, in the mind of the customer, the coffee from Starbucks is better quality. And number two, it is a brand which is very well known. It is associated with high quality of coffee. So we are willing to pay more in Starbucks for the same coffee that you will get outside for 5 riyals. Why are you willing to pay more? Because you think that value of the same coffee in Starbucks is high. So this is called value-based pricing. You're not basing your pricing on the cost. The cost of Starbucks coffee will not be very different from the cost of my coffee. I'm selling for 5 riyals, but Starbucks is selling for more than double. It is selling for the same coffee for 12 riyals. Its cost will not be very different from mine, but Starbucks has value-based pricing, and I am doing cost-based pricing because I'm a small shopkeeper. I have a small coffee shop. I spend 3 riyals in making my coffee, and I add 2 riyals as profit. My coffee will be cost-based pricing. I will see what is my qima. My qima is 3 riyals, and I will add some profit on it, 1 riyal or 2 riyals. And if I charge 12 riyals for my coffee, no one will buy it because I'm not Starbucks. But Starbucks can charge even 15 riyals if it wants. So do you understand value-based pricing?
Yes, it's clear.
Value-based and also cost-based. Cost-based, as I just told you, cost-based pricing is you decide what is your qima. If your qima is 4 riyals, if your qima is 4 riyals, like my coffee is 3 riyals qima, I can add 2 riyals on it. So it will be, my coffee will be 5 riyals. Okay, 5 riyals. So this is the cost-based pricing. And then we have the competitor pricing. Competitor pricing. Yani, what are the other competitors charging? If you are selling Moya, you are selling Aquafina, Nufa, or Hana, or all these Safa. So they are all charging 1 riyal or 1 riyal 50 halal. Competitor, Coca-Cola, Coke, and Pepsi, they have the same price. Am I right? Pepsi and Coke have the same price, right?
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Right,
Yes,
right.
yes,
Yeah.
yeah.
Why is it the same price? Because the competitor, Coca-Cola, is charging 2 riyals 50 halala. So Pepsi is also charging the same money. Why? Because you have to see what are competitors charging. Competitor-based pricing. This is competitor-based pricing. And then there is another, new product pricing. When you're introducing a new product in the market, then there are two types of pricing. One is market skimming, market penetration. Market skimming is, you know what is skimming? Skim the milk. You know, when you want to take the cream of the milk, halib has cream, right?
Yeah.
If you boil halib, there is cream at the top.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. I got it.
Or if you want to take cream from halib, you can put it in a makina, and makina will go, it will go circulate, it will,
Yeah.
in the mixie, and at the
Spinning.
top the cream will come at the top. So you can take the cream from the liquid. This, you'll skim the cream. Are you getting me?
Yeah.
So market
Yes.
skimming is the same concept. Yani, when Apple brings a new phone in the market, it charges very high price, 3,000 riyals, 3,500 riyals, 5,000 riyals. But after 6 months or after 1 year, that price comes down to 2,000 riyals. I bought my phone 6S Plus in 2016 for 2,500 riyals, 2,500 riyals. Then there was some problem with my phone, but I like 6S Plus. It's a good model. So I went to check in Jarir again. The same phone that I bought for 2,500 riyals is now, was 2 years back, it was available in Jarir for 1,100 riyals only. More than half, more, it was more than 50% discount. So what is Apple doing? When it brings a new product, what I would say, new product pricing, new product, right? New product. When Apple brings a new product in the market, it charges very high. So the people who are very loyal to the company, like a lot of students like you guys keep changing your phones every time there is a new mobile, mashallah. I don't change my phone so often. I bought my last phone in 2016, and this year someone gifted me, my wife gifted me a new phone. She said your phone is too old, so I have got this Pro Max. Okay, so in 4 years I changed my phone. So what am I saying? That when Apple brings a new phone in the market, only the people who really are very loyal to Apple and they like Apple a lot, they quickly go and buy it. They don't care about how much money they are charging. So people who have a lot of money and people who are very loyal to the company and they're big fans of the company, they will quickly go and buy. But people like me, I don't want to spend so much of money on the phone. I will not buy it as soon as it comes in the market. I will wait when the prices will come down after 6 months. I don't care if the model is a little old, then I will buy it. So what is Apple doing? It is skimming the cream. It is skimming the cream from the market. First, it brings a new product in the market. People, the new phone is very expensive, and all the big fans of Apple, they will quickly go and buy it. After 1 month, the demand will stop. No one else is buying. Now what will Apple do? Okay, let me bring down the price from 3,000 to 2,500. Maybe now Muhammad Ashar Khan will come and buy it. No, my friend, I will not buy it for 2,500. I'll wait for another 6 months. Okay, after 1 year, this comes down to 2,000 riyals. Now I will go and buy it. So what is happening?
Why the demand the stop or what?
No, not demand stop, but because the price is very high.
Okay.
Market skimming pricing. I told you what is skimming. Skimming is taking the cream from the milk, the top cream. So when you bring the product in the market, first you take money from the people who are very rich, the top people, top fans of your company, people who love Apple a lot. Like many students, they quickly go and buy whenever there is a new phone in the market. So they take all the money from the people who are very rich, top skim. They take the cream of the market. Then after all the rich people have bought it, other people say, oh no, this is too expensive. They stop buying it. Then what Apple does? Apple reduce the price a little. From 3,000, it brings it to 2,000. Then some more people will say, okay, now I want to buy it. So again, Apple is skimming the market, the second level. Then some people think that, oh, 2,000 is still too much. I will not buy it now. Then what Apple will do? It will reduce the price to 1,500. The model will be old. So this is the policy of Apple. They keep bringing new models in the market, like Samsung also. But when a new model is there, it is very expensive. Then after 6 months, the same model will be available for less money. So this is called market skimming pricing. And there one more is for new product, market penetration pricing. Market penetration means you are a new company and you want to enter the market, penetrate the market. Penetrate means to enter the market. If you're a new company and you want to enter the market, you will keep your prices very low, because if you keep the prices high and your quality is not very high, people will not buy it. Are you getting me? So this is market
Yes.
penetration pricing.
Yeah, it's clear. It's clear.
Okay, let us see each of these one by one in detail. Okay, so number one is value-based pricing. Okay, there is one more concept I want to tell you. The concept is price floor and price ceiling. What is price floor? What is floor? Yani tahat, right? Floor, the floor of the ghurfa.
Yes.
And
Yes,
ceiling
yes.
ceiling is a roof, is a rooftop, right?
Okay.
So you can fix your price between the floor and the ceiling. This is the floor, tahat, and this is the ceiling, right? You can fix the price between the floor and the ceiling. Yani, what is the floor? Floor is your qima. If the price of my coffee is 3 riyals, can I charge 2 riyals for my coffee?
You want?
No.
No. If I charge 2 riyals, I have khasara. So what is the floor of my pricing?
Value.
3 riyals.
3 riyals. The floor of my pricing is 3 riyals. Yani this is my qima, this is my cost. I don't have any profit if I charge below 3 riyals. Do I have any profit if I charge below 3 riyals?
No.
So this is my product floor, price floor. And I am charging 2 riyals profit. Yani I am charging 5 riyals for my coffee. And people are, if I charge 6 riyals, no one will buy. They'll say, oh, wallah khalas, you are too expensive. You're not Starbucks, why are you charging more? So people are not willing to pay more than 5 riyals for my coffee. So if I charge 6 riyals, will anyone buy?
No.
They will not buy. Why? Because this is my ceiling. This is the maximum I can charge. If I charge more than this, there will be no demand. If I charge less than 3 riyals, there is no profit. Is there any profit?
Nope.
No.
There is no profit if I charge less than 3 riyals. If I charge more than 5 riyals, is there any demand?
It is profit.
No. I'm saying my price for the coffee is 5 riyals. But if I charge 6 riyals, will there be any demand?
No one will buy.
No one will buy, because people say, Malik, yeah, Mr. Muhammad, you are not Starbucks. You are selling your coffee 5 riyals. It is already expensive. I will not pay more than 5 riyals. So which means that 5 riyals is my ceiling, is the maximum I can charge. This is the ceiling, the top. And 3 riyals is, what is 3 riyals?
It's the price floor.
Yes, price floor. So 3 riyals is the floor and 5 riyals is the ceiling. So
Price ceiling.
Yes, price ceiling. So this is the price cost and price ceiling. This is my range, yani my had, you know, had the limit.
Yeah. The maximum.
Yes, this is my limit.
Maximum.
Yes, my limit is between the ceiling and the floor. Between 5 riyals and 3 riyals, I can set the price between this. So this concept we have to keep in mind. So when we are setting the price, we have to keep in mind what is the price cost, or what is the floor, and what is the price ceiling. Yani, what is the customer willing to pay? What the customer thinks is the value? The customer thinks the value of my coffee is not more than 5 riyals. So he will not pay more than 5 riyals. You go and buy Hana Moya. Hana Moya is 1 riyal 50 halala. If Hana Moya is selling for 3 riyals, will you buy it? Yes.
In some restaurants, it's reached to 5 riyals.
Yeah, you see, because I'm not saying about restaurant, because then it is not only Hana. You have not gone to the restaurant to drink Hana. You've gone to the restaurant to sit in their nice ghurfa, in the sofa, and nice ceiling and other food. And Hana is coming with that. You have not gone for Hana, but you go to Hana to buy Hana to the Bakala, right? In Bakala, the same Hana, one Bakala is selling the same Hana for 1 riyal. And the other Bakala is selling the same Hana for 3 riyals. You will not buy it. Am I right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because the customer perception is that Hana water is
The price it.
yes, the value is not more than 1 riyal. So I will not pay more than 1 riyal for this thing. Okay. So let us,
Excuse me,
mean
sir.
the basically mean the
yes.
Who will
mean
decide?
the price basically of water. Yeah. تكلم.
يا حبيبي ركب إشارة في النص يرحم أبوك. Excuse me, sir. Who will decide the price ceiling and the price floor?
Okay. I will decide the floor because I know what is the Kima. I know what is the Kima. Do
Yes,
you
yes,
know
but
what
I
is the...
mean the provider or the customer.
No. I'm saying how much Coca-Cola, a Coke can is 2 riyals 50 halala. Am I right?
Yes, right.
Mm-hmm.
But do we know what is the cost of Coke? We don't know. Do we know the cost?
No.
No.
Only the businessman knows the cost. But so the businessman will decide the floor because he knows the cost. Who will decide the fee, the ceiling? The ceiling will be decided by the customer. The ceiling will be decided by CAF because I feel that the value of coffee from Mr. Muhammad Cafe is not more than 5 riyals. If Mr. Muhammad will charge 8 riyals for his coffee, customer will not buy it. So it is the value in the mind of the customer. So why are we willing to pay more to Apple? Why are we willing to pay more for iPhone? Because we as a customer, we think that the value is more, that customer is getting more value from Apple. That is why I'm willing to pay more for Apple. Do you see the customer perception of value?
Yeah.
Yes. So it is in the mind of the customer. If I think that Apple is giving me more value, I'll be willing to pay more. So ceiling is decided, basically the price is decided by the company only, but the company will try to see first how customers see my phone. If Apple thinks that my phone has high value in the mind of the customer, then Apple will increase the price. So the ceiling is decided by the perception of value in the mind of the customer. Do you understand me?
Yes.
Okay. Let us go forward. So value-based pricing and cost-based pricing. What is value-based pricing?
Customer driven.
Yes, I told you that value. Let us see these first of all. Cost-based pricing and value-based pricing. In cost-based pricing, you design a product. Okay, I make a coffee. Then I see how much I have spent on making a coffee. What is my cost for my coffee?
Let's say 2 riyal.
Okay.
3 riyals.
Yes, we decided 3 riyals is the cost for my coffee, and I'm charging 2 riyal profit. So the price for my coffee is 5 riyals. Okay, so what is the cost of my coffee? Cost is
5 riyal.
cost. Yahi.
The cost is
5 riyal.
No,
3
no, no.
riyals.
3 riyal. 3 riyals.
Yes, 3 riyals is the cost.
Yeah.
Yes,
But profit, and the profit 2 riyals.
yes. Profit is 2 riyals. Correct. So design a product. First, I
Okay.
make a coffee. Then I determine what is my cost. Then I set the price. Yani 3 plus 2 riyals. This is my
Price.
price, right? This is my price. So this is the way this is the cost-based pricing, right? Cost-based. And then I have to convince the buyer. I have to convince the buyer to buy my coffee at 5 riyals. Okay. This is cost-based pricing.
Okay.
The opposite of this is value-based pricing. In value-based pricing, what am I doing? I am seeing the darura of the customer. Darura. Why Apple is popular? Because Apple is solving all our problems in one small phone. It is more stable. It is easy to use. So Apple is able to understand the darura, the need of the customer. After you see the darura of the customer, you set the price. Okay, you say, oh, iOS is solving the problem of the customer like no other phone. So my technology is the best. My technology is the best. So I will charge, yes, I will charge 3,000 riyals for my phone. Samsung is charging 2,000 riyals. Maafi mushkila. I will charge 3,000 riyals. Why? Because my technology is better than Android. Okay, so you set the price first. Okay, and then you determine the cost. In cost-based pricing, first I determine the cost, the kima. Then I set the price. In value-based pricing, first you set the price, but then you see what is the kima, cost, right? And then akhir, you will design the product. You will design the product. In cost-based pricing, designing is number one.
Yeah.
First step is design. In value-based pricing, it is the last step. Okay. So this is value-based pricing and cost-based pricing.
Teacher,
Yes.
the design is not include in price?
Design? Yes, of course.
Yes.
No, because you have already determined the cost. The cost, right? The cost is, cost means you have determined the cost of designing, cost of marketing, cost of promoting, cost of distribution.
No,
Everything you have
when
taken into consideration when you're doing the cost.
when I make my price,
Yes.
like we like our cup coffee.
Yes.
Okay, we said 3 riyals plus 2 riyals, my profit equal 5.
Yes.
Okay, the design is include in 3 riyals.
Yes. Yes. Absolutely.
Okay.
Cost is everything: the design, the elan, the tawziya, everything. Cost will include everything, not only model kham.
Okay.
Cost is not only model kham. Cost is kullu. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes. Okay. Let us quickly see now. Value-based pricing, as I told you, is value-based pricing is the buyer perception. What does he think is the value? If I think Apple is giving me more value, I'm willing to pay more price for Apple. Okay. So there is this watch. It is Patek Philippe watch. The cost of Patek Philippe watch is 370,000 riyals. One watch is 370. Sorry?
What is Patek Flip?
Philip, it is a watch. You know what?
Watch.
Watch, yes.
Smartwatch.
Yes, but it is
Okay.
very expensive. How
Okay.
expensive it is? 370,000 riyals. Why is it expensive? Because the value in the mind of the customer is very high for this watch. Okay.
Hmm.
Yes. Let us see this video about Patek Philippe watch. Can you see?
Yeah, I can see it.
Yes, teacher.
Fancy.
Okay, so you see this ad. In this ad, what is happening? That father was wearing this Patek Philippe watch, then he gives it to his son. So the watch is going from father to son to his son to his son. So it is a family value. It has nothing to do with the cost, the kima of the, but it is the value of the product in the mind of the customer. Okay, so value-based pricing.
It's fancy video.
Sorry.
Fancy video.
Yes. So value-based pricing is according to the value that the customer has in his mind. That is why he's paying more. So this is value-based pricing. So there are two types of value one could have. One is good value pricing. Good value pricing means yani, when the quality is high and the price is low. It means will you buy a thing which is good in quality and the price is low?
Of course.
Yes, this is good value. This is, we say good value, like Coca-Cola has good quality but low price. Pepsi has good quality but low price. IKEA, it has good quality but the price is not so much. So this is good value pricing. The other one is value added pricing. Value added, yani we add value to the service. For example, when we go in Saudi Airlines and you buy the first class ticket, you get more benefits there. You get better fatur, you get better service. So you add value to the same product. Okay, all the luxury items, premium products, premium service, these are value added. Here they charge you more, but they give you more service also. Do you understand me?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes, teacher.
value added. Okay. Then next one is, we have already talked about this, cost-based pricing. Cost-based pricing, where you have a kima, then you add some profit to it. Kima plus profit is cost-based pricing. Okay.
Okay.
The same thing is written here. It sets a price based on the cost for producing, distributing. So like you say, you asked me the question, is design included in the cost? Yes, it is. As you can see, cost includes producing, tawziya, distributing, selling, okay, the product plus the profit, rate of return or the profit. Okay, so this is cost-based pricing. Cost-based pricing. So cost will include everything, fixed cost plus variable cost. As I told you in the last lecture, you know already fixed cost we did in the module on product and services. Fixed costs include the rent, electricity, interest on loans, salaries. This is fixed costs. Variable cost is model kham and packaging, these kind of things. This is model variable cost. Okay, and as we have seen, the third type of pricing strategy is competition based pricing. It is also called going rate pricing. Yani how much are your competitors charging? How much is Pepsi charging? Pepsi is charging for one can 2 Real 50 halala. So Coke will also charge the same money. Okay. STC, Mobile, Zen, their internet packages, they are more or less the same price. The different burgers in the market, they are more or less the same price. They are deciding their price according to the competition. So if any product is facing a lot of competition, you have to set the price according to the competitors' pricing. And as I told you, this is new product pricing. Okay, I told you when you're introducing a new product, you can have a market skimming prices. You skim the cream of the market. Yani initially high prices. Initially, yani in the minal bidaya, in the beginning, you have high price. Okay, I gave you the example of Apple. So Apple came in 2007. When Apple came in the beginning, it was charging 599 reals for the phone. After 6 months, it reduced the price to 499 for 16 GB and 399 for 8 GB. Okay. So, and after 1 year, it reduced the price to only 199 and 299 for 16 GB, for 8 GB and 16 GB. So what is it doing? First, it is charging high. Then, so all the people who like Apple, they will go and buy. All the rich people, they will go and buy. All the poor people, they will wait. Then Apple knows, okay, now all the people who are crazy about Apple, they have already bought. Everyone, all my fans have bought. Now no one will buy. So I have to reduce the price now to the second level, middle class. People who can pay slightly less, they will go and buy. Now everyone in the middle class has bought. Now Apple will reduce it more so that lower class can buy. This is called market skimming pricing. Okay. Do you understand market skimming pricing? Yes.
Yes.
Yes. So it is there are a few things important in market skimming pricing. There are a few things. The quality should be very good, and the competitor should not be able to copy you. These are the two things. Okay. And the last one I told you is market penetration pricing, which is when you're penetrating or entering the market in the